Sydney Wheeler, BLACKTREE TV. How are you guys? Hello. Wait, it's
Hello.
1 on the West Coast, so good
Oh,
afternoon.
thank you.
Good
Hi, nice to
afternoon.
see you, Sydney.
Mhm.
Afternoon. It's evening here in New York City. Zaria, happy belated birthday.
Ah, thank you. That's
What did
really
you do to celebrate?
We went to dinner. We did a really nice dinner. We stayed low key, you know. There was a lot to get ready for Pretty Little Liars, so I was like, I can't organize anything.
Just keeping it chill. Okay, so we've taken such a break from the last season, but this season definitely starts off with a huge bang. Both of you all, what are you most excited for fans to see this season?
I think I'm excited for the fans to see our new villain, Bloody Rose. Slash,
Yeah.
I'm excited for the fans to see. I think the comedy's really been amped up this season, and I've seen the first 5 episodes, and I am in my little living room by myself laughing out loud. Like, this shit's funny. So I'm excited for people to see those two things.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for those things as well. I also think that every single actor gets a chance to shine, which is very,
Mhm.
very hard to do when you have such a large cast.
Yeah.
And somehow the writers have managed to do that. So I'm excited for everyone to look at their most favorite liar and go,
Yeah. And our new characters.
yes,
We got Noah, we got Ava, we got
yes,
Antonio.
yes.
Yeah, they're spectacular.
Spectacular. Humans, actors.
They're so good.
Yeah, great addition.
Yeah.
We're really blessed to have them.
It's so funny you mentioned the comedy in this season, whereas I was watching and I was like, it's so much more horror in this season. It's so much like I was in broad daylight, like, oh my goodness, guys. Like I think it just takes the slasher horror to like a new level as well,
Yeah.
which is something super exciting to see as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
definitely. More blood, more gore, more.
Everything.
Yeah.
So Mallory, we've seen so much growth from your characters last season. How do you think we see Karen change in this season?
Um, Kelly. But
Kelly,
I
she's
think no, you're so good. I called her Karen like 10 times today. I think Kelly is when we meet her at the beginning of season 2, it's 6 months after the events of season 1, and I think she is dealing with the trauma of season 1 by just throwing herself into this new project. And um she sort of has this mentality of she wants to please her mom, she wants to keep the peace in her family, and she has sort of isolated herself from the girls. I think she's convinced herself that she's on the outside, and she's finding a real sense of community at this Our Mother of Holy Grace church. And so I think she's got this journey of, one, we're going to discover that the church's intentions are not all what they seem to Kelly initially. And two, I think she's going to be on a journey of accepting herself and feeling like she's worthy of this group. And there's definitely a push and pull, especially between our characters, of us being close and far away again. And yeah, she's got a lot of work to do in the field of self-worth. And the girls are definitely a big part of that.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
And Zari, same question for you. How do we see the growth? How do we see your character kind of change this season?
Yes. So Farron in season 1 is very sure of herself. She knows what she wants. She goes after what she wants. And in season 2, she has no idea who she is or what she wants, which is fun. You know, she kind of tries on different hats, which is an interesting thing to play, as well as I think it is to watch. And I think her growth kind of is shown in how she examines the word strong. I think that a lot of times women and Black women are expected to be strong. And I don't think that that's fair. I don't think that it's fair to examine strength as, you can put everything on your back and handle it alone and not cry. And I think she's re-examining and redefining what that means, but to be strong. And I think in the end, she realizes that vulnerability is the truest strength you can have. So I'm really excited for her to have that piece of her to go forward.
Absolutely. Great lesson for any woman in their 20s or beyond. That's amazing. I think another question that I wanted to ask, who do you think fans are going to be most frustrated with this season? Like, oh my gosh, we're just going to hear it on Twitter. We're going to see something about this.
No,
You don't?
no, I don't think it's gonna be you. Why would it be you? Wait, no, no, I don't think it's gonna be you.
Who do you think?
I don't know. I don't know. That's a hard question.
We all
Okay.
have our moments, perhaps. I'm like further down the season, I think people will get frustrated with me. Nothing I'm not used to.
But I also, you know what I think? I think everyone is going to be frustrated with the person that holds up a mirror to the shadow work that they're doing.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? Like, I think every single person is going to have their own, like, Baron, why don't you? You know, everyone's
Yeah,
going to have
maybe a
their
bit
own.
of maybe Noah
Yeah,
too.
yeah, I think
Everyone's
so.
also messy this season,
Yeah, everyone's messy enough to be frustrated with.
Love to see it. Last question here. What advice would you give to your character that maybe you needed to hear at that stage in your life or that age? I think we've been going through like a lot of like shadow work in this interview alone, but last
Yeah.
question here.
Yeah.
I think lean on your friends. And
Mm.
that's certainly something I needed to be told at one point too. Like you have this group of people who love you and they've proven themselves to you, especially in the case of Farron, and don't be embarrassed to bare your soul to them and to be vulnerable with them because they're going through the same thing, and they're just because it's not the exact same thing doesn't mean that they can't be there for you and relate to you. And there's comfort in knowing that other people are going through exactly what you're going through. You're not alone, Cowbell. You're not
Yeah.
alone.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I
Thank
think
you.
Farron would really, I think it'd be good for Farron to hear. Honestly, I would just tell her I love her because I feel like she really doesn't hear that enough. And I feel like she gives that love to so many people and she loves fiercely. And, you know, she goes to bat for Kelly to her dad in season one. And she, you know, goes to bat for another character that she barely knows in this season. And I just think she needs to hear that someone loves her.
Hmm.
Absolutely.
Aw.
The tissues. Okay, girls, thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Have a good day.